Hi folks, how you doing? Scotty here from Frontline Medical, and today we're going to talk about the proposed ceasefire. But before we get to that, I have a message here for any of my Ukrainian viewers. This is actually coming from Big Mac's battle blog. Now, his friend Mishu has been killed. He is Ukrainian. They're trying to get him the Hero of Ukraine award. The petition is on Big Mac's site, so Big Mac's battle blog. I will also put a link in the description for this video as well. So if you could sign up for that and help get him the recognition that he deserves, that would be fantastic. Okay, so before we go any further as well, guys, if you want to help us, we're on PayPal at GaryTeggy1984@gmail.com. All proceeds go to the front line. So support the troops. Okay, so what happened? We had the meeting in Saudi Arabia. Okay, that is the meeting with Zelensky regarding the 30-day ceasefire. And Ukraine has agreed to the ceasefire, which is good. This is what we want. It's a step forward. Now, let's just be completely honest here. We are not going to know all the details. Only the guys behind closed doors there will know all the details. So most of the stuff online is speculation, people's own opinions, and we all know what that's like. The comment section is full, of experts who know all about this stuff. But let's just go through what we do know and bits and pieces of information that I've picked up on. But once again, I'm getting this stuff from online. Air raid sirens going off. So if you hear any explosions, it's okay. I can hear gunshots as well. So we'll start with Ukraine. Okay, so Ukraine wants the 30-day ceasefire. They would like a full frontline ceasefire, and this includes aerial and sea attacks as well on both sides to stop. So all the fighting stops for 30 days. Now, in that 30 days, obviously they want to move closer to a final peace deal, a deal or some kind of compromise or something that will help Ukraine move forward, because this has been going on for over 3 years. And quite frankly, the people of Ukraine, they want a normal life. Now, in return for agreeing to this ceasefire for 30 days, intelligence from the US plus weapons support has also been resumed. So we're now getting, once again, the intelligence, the satellite imagery we actually need from the US, which is really good. But it all lies with Russia. Now it takes two to tango, and the ball is in Putin's court. So, first of all, from what I can see, now I've been on a few of the Russian media sites, basically the nationalists, the ultra-nationalists are not happy with this. So, Putin's in this position now. Does he side with his ultra-nationalists who say, no, keep going forward, take the rest of Ukraine, keep fighting, we don't stop fighting until the job's complete, or until everyone's dead? Or does he take the side with the US, Ukraine, try and get a peace deal and try and salvage what he can? Now, that's his two options, which has basically put him in a really, really bad position. So, where does he go from here? Does he compromise on each of those positions? Does he compromise on the Ukrainian stance in the US and on the Russian nationalists to try and come to some sort of a deal? Basically doing that, none of them are going to be happy. Or does he compromise on the compromise? It's a bit of a mess, but he's backed himself into this corner. Nothing to do with us. This is something for them to figure out, and hopefully they make the right choice. Am I holding out hope they'll make the right choice? No, I'm not. Now, some online poll in Russia said that 70% of Russians want the war to end. Now, this goes against their war narrative, meaning that poll that was taken, that was put online, has not been an official poll in Russia. This is someone who's put it up. Now, I don't know how they got this information, but we know pretty well that the Russian Federation, Putin, would never put those figures up online, meaning that it's either someone who's made it up or somehow they've managed to get these figures. but let's just be honest, it's not going to happen. Like I said, a lot of the information online is pretty much junk. Those comment sections are just full. They're full of bots. So, I understand there will be some people in Russia, maybe the majority, maybe a minority, I don't know, who want this war to end. Suppose we'll see soon enough, won't we? Now, the biggest question I think I've got, and I think it's a question that's on everybody's mind, is who's going to police it? Who's going to police a ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine? Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, you know, who's going to police this? Because we do know it's unavoidable, there will be scuffles, okay? There is going to be scuffles. Ceasefires are very fragile. We all seen the ceasefire with Israel and Palestine. It was a mess. Still having problems to this day. So this ceasefire it calms things down, it doesn't stop it. But we need to know who is going to be policing this. Now, obviously, the people behind closed doors, as I've already said, they'll have a better idea. They'll have people in mind. Russia is not going to want any of the international bodies or any foreign troops on the ground or monitoring stations. They're not going to want any of that. So this is where it's going to get tricky. They will not believe the Ukrainians at all. The Ukrainians are not going to believe the Russians. So this is going to be a problem. You know, who is going to police the ceasefire? Your thoughts in the comments section, let me have it. Let's see if anyone's got any information I've not got. Because I'm in this little bubble. Yes, I'm getting internet access, but I'm reading the same BS in the comment section that you guys are reading. You know what it's like. Everyone is a professional. Everyone is very experienced in this, in these comment sections. Something's happening outside. So yeah, let me hear it, you know. But let's, I mean, there's not much to say. Let's just be honest. I've been going, to make this video, which is very short, it's like 7 minutes, I had to go through a shit ton of information. And 99% of it is rubbish. It is complete trash. It is just people's own opinions. And we won't find out the details. We're not going to get any major information for weeks yet. The Russians haven't even released their statement, so they'll be digging through it. I know the Ukrainians will still be digging through it, even though they've agreed to it. They're going to be digging through things. The US, it's going to be a clusterfuck behind closed doors. And probably you can't hear that on the camera, but someone's shooting. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But let's just be honest, guys, we want this war to end. We want this war to stop. So if it stops the killing, the destruction, cities being bombed, civilians being killed, it's a good thing. And I think let's just hold out hope that somewhere along the lines we come to some sort of deal. Or Russia just leaves Ukraine, that would be even better, you know. Like, if you want the war to stop Russia, you can just leave. You know, there you go. That's my 2 cents on it. But guys, yeah, if you want to help us, guys, like I said, you can donate to us on PayPal, GaryTeggy1984@gmail.com. If you want to leave a comment, please do. If you want to subscribe, please do. It does help the channel, helps the algorithm. And I'll speak to you later, guys, when hopefully we get some more information the next couple of days. Peace out, people. Slava Ukraine. Take care.